Dear students, I am Meghraj from Bharati Institute of Engineering and Technology, Sikar. Today our topic is reactive power compensation. At first, we try to info some definitions like active power, reactive power, apparent power, and power factor. These three are types of power in our power system. First is active power. This power is useful power. Second is reactive power. This is used for magnetization purpose and magnetic field produced. Apparent power is the total, also called total power, as it is combination of active and reactive power, as equal to P plus JQ, where JQ is denoted, J is angle of 90 degree, meanings this angle is 90 degree between P and Q, as equal to JQ plus P, where P is active power and Q is reactive power. Q is always denoted on imaginary axis, P is real power, it is denoted on horizontal axis. Okay. Now we also try to solve a triangle between apparent power, active power, and reactive power. This triangle also made as active, this is reactive. This vector is placed as here, then we form S. Here is imaginary part Q, this is P, active part. It make a, this is make a triangle where S is resultant and P or Q are component of horizontal and vertical axis. Then we move to next slide. Here an example of beer. When beer fulfill in a glass, useful beer is about here, and foam are made here. Useful only drinkable beer is this particular. This is called real power. Similar in power system, real power is usable, and second, beer like foam, it is only unable to work, it is only used for magnetization. Apparent power is include reactive and active power both for real power. Now we discuss about reactive power compensation. Here, as apparent power is constant, S is equal to P plus JQ. Here S is constant. Here two systems are given. First Q, Q, S, and this P. This system is given. Here reactive power is high, then we compensate it to Q dash. Our system have S is constant, then we make a line of S, this line, and connected with the Q dash, our compensated reactive power. Then we got our system active power is increased. Our system active power is increased. This value is increased when S is constant and power factor cos phi equal to active upon total power S or P upon S. Active power is denoted by P and symbol is kilowatt. S is measured in kVA and reactive power is measured in V kVAR. Okay. When S is constant, then cos phi, 1 minute, cos phi equal to P by S. Then S is constant, P is increased with reducing the reactive power. This is increased. Then cos phi is increased, means power factor of the system is improved automatically when reactive power is decreased. After this example of power factor correction, first here connected is load, connected load is constant, meaning P is constant, active power is constant. Then reactive power will be compensated when power factor is improved. Then first we have 1020 kVAR. This is reduced by 470 kVAR using capacitors and other devices like synchronous machines, condensers, etc. Then its value is reduced. Now you can calculate value of S apparent power. Here S equal to P square plus Q square under root. Here also P1 square plus Q1 square. Then P is constant, value of Q is decreases, then value of S is also decreases, meaning the KVA load on transformer is decreases and this capacity is increased because here he supply 425 kVA and here he supply 1100 kVA, meaning 320 kVA is remaining from his capacity. It is example of constant active power and real power P kilowatt. Reactive power compensation of this example is denoted here. A motor of 60 megawatt 10 kilovolt line connected with a power factor of 0.85. Second line is connected with same load, same voltage, and power factor is 0.95. Means this power factor is high than this. Cos phi 1 is less from cos phi 2. Example is given. Means here active load is constant, then let here for this example triangle is given as this type. P is 60 megawatt, cos phi 1, and here phi 2. P is constant 60 megawatt. Here we calculate S1 and Q1, S2 and Q2. Then we find out value of Q1 is greater than from Q2. Here with increasing with in the cos phi, meaning power factor, then value of reactive power is automatically decreased and total power also decreased, because total power is resultant of P and Q. P is constant. When Q is decreased, S is automatically decreased. Here full overview of given questions. Both triangles are made here in this diagram. S1, S2 are apparent power, Q1, Q2 are reactive power, and P is constant loaded. So loaded active power component are 60 megawatt motors is given. Here we calculate S1 equal to P1 into cos phi, P1 divided by cos phi, because cos phi is equal to P1 upon S1, then S1 is equal to P1 divided by cos phi, meaning apparent power is equal to active power divided by power factor. Here it is given before compensation. S1 is find out 70.59 mega VA volt ampere, and S2 equal to 61.86 megavolt ampere. Also calculate reactive power is equal to S equal to under root P square plus Q square from this formula, and also calculate by this formula, like P is here, S is resultant, and Q is given by this. This angle we know cos phi, then find out the angle phi and calculate with the लाल बटा का formula, and we calculate reactive power vertical axis by लाल बटा का formula. Here P is given, meaning A is given, and value of S is also given. We find out it here as apparent power. Then we calculate vertical axis Q. Here we find out Q1 and Q2. by calculating it. I not the calculation because of the video length is very high when I calculate it here. Total reactive power is 37.19 and in second total reactive power is 15.04 mega volt ampere reactive. Then in first, some amount of reactive power limits are defined by the government. It is free and other are chargeable and we need to pay some money for use it energy as reactive power. It is not workable but we are pay for it because we are not compensate this energy. Here 37.19, then 9 MVAR is free, then it is free and chargeable is 28.14. In second, chargeable value is only 6 MVAR, 16% of total power. We compensate 22.14 by capacitors and other compensating components. Here we decrease our tariff and our cost of electricity. Reactive power compensation, it is defined as when only reactive power needed or no harmonics are required, then capacitor bank is used. Reactive power needed, no distortion in the waveform, even harmonics are present, then use detuned filter. Third, reactive power need and distortion problem of waveform, then tuned filter are used. Reactive power needed and strong distortion problem such as voltage fluctuation, then static var compensator and dynamic filters are used. Thank you students. Video is very lengthy, so we end it and next lectures will be uploaded of same topic of next slides and reactive power compensation. Thank you.